It's not a Bitcoin specific problem at all. It's something that involves everything that is related to internet. I think another concern that has come up recently is the whole quantum computing threat, right? Always when price goes down, you start seeing negative headlines, and I think over time, the strength of quantum computing as a threat has intensified, I would say. Interestingly, I was hosting a panel a couple of months back with quantum experts, and I was asking them, like where things are in terms of development and how long do we have until the threat actually, becomes real. And the most interesting part of the answer was the fact that they said, Bitcoin could essentially be one among the last things to be impacted by quantum computing, because of how strong Bitcoin is as a technology. I think so. The most important thing people need to understand is that it's not a Bitcoin specific problem at all. It's something that involves everything that is related to internet. It involves your net banking, your any passwords for that matter. So just like how things keep upgrading over time, things keep getting better over time, Bitcoin will also upgrade. I think realistically, any threat is around 10 to 5 years away. So there is enough time for the network to upgrade, and there's nothing to panic right now. Also, it's not an existential threat to Bitcoin. It's not gonna destroy Bitcoin. It's more like once you have Bitcoin's, like a public address, which is, your public wallet address, quantum computing basically allows you to get the password of that address. So that's the threat. It's more of a supply threat that you have, which obviously the developers are working on to solve it. It is real. I'm not downplaying the threat, but I think that context is important. If you're trying to understand it, I think it's important to understand what it is and what it really means and what it really does to Bitcoin, instead of just reading the headline and trying to make a investment decision out of it. Right? Something that we keep saying at BitSave is the fact that you should have a small percentage of your overall portfolio into Bitcoin that is taking into all these kind of threats that we have. And I'm pretty sure if Bitcoin didn't have some of these issues or threats at all, that percentage allocation, which not just us at this point, all the major wealth managers and some of the banks, they all are recommending 1 to 5% of the overall portfolio into Bitcoin. And if imagine in a world where you don't have any of these threats, that number is not going to be a single digit for the kind of properties Bitcoin has as an investment, right? So I think it's important for people to look beyond headlines and delve into what it really means. And today, with all these AI tools that you have at your disposal, you can always ask these tools to break it really down for you and try to understand it, so that you don't have to make your investment decisions based on a news headline. So educating yourself more about the threat would help you to understand what it is and try to position Bitcoin in the right way in your portfolio.